What is good, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Ruffle and welcome back to a brand new video, guys. Now, before we get started with this video, guys, I quickly just want to give a thank you to all of you guys for one important thing, guys, and let me just bring it up. Some of you may not have seen it, but some of you may have. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks to you guys, we finally have received the YouTube 100K play button. We finally got it, lads. We finally got it. So, there it is. Down there it says, I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but it says Ruffle for passing 100,000 subscribers. And there you go. There's the camera as well, by the way. Nice. Look at that. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we finally got it. I just wanted to point it out real quick. You guys probably saw my stream. Some of you guys yesterday probably saw it. But for those who didn't know, here it is. We've got it, ladies and gentlemen. And honestly, I am just ecstatic, man. I'm just so happy to have that thing finally. Been working for so long to finally get my own. And now I've got it. Now I've finally got my own YouTube plaque, and it honestly means the world to me. So thank you so much for all the love and support, guys. And now let's get into some of the hype for today, guys. So, this brand new app, as you may see here on the screen, this brand new Dynamax camera app that was just released today by the Pokemon Company is kind of an interesting thing, because basically it's an app that you use to take photos in the real world, to put Dynamax Pokemon in the real world to see what size they would be, right? It's a really cool app. It's kind of interesting. I know a bunch of people have been using it and that sort of stuff. I'm gonna actually try to get myself here right now while we're doing the video. I'm gonna try if I can, see if I can download it. The problem is it's probably like region locked or something like that. But the reason I'm bringing any of this up, the reason I'm even bringing this whole QR thing up is because this has actually given us a bunch of new information and actually leaked a bunch of information for Pokemon Sword and Shield's actual Galar Pokemon. So this is actually really important. Stick by if you want to know about that sort of stuff. First of all, let's see if we can get that. Okay, there we go. So it gives us a URL. Let's open that in browser and see if we can actually download it, which is the big question here, but I'm not really sure. I think some people have been able to download it, but I'm not sure if you need like a Japanese App Store account or if you need only an Android. I don't really know what the implications of it are, but, let's leave that on the side though. So if we scroll down here, we can see more stuff about it. It's just kind of like, take these photos, and then you see Pokemon, how Pokemon would look like in the world there if you do that, you know what I mean? That's kind of the purpose of it. So, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of interesting. So I think the way we can do it is like what I've got right here. There we go. So right now, I can take a picture, right? I can take a normal picture right now, and I can basically do this. So it's not even an app. You can actually do it through the browser, actually, which is interesting. So I'm not sure if I put it right here in my room, what would actually happen. Let me see how this turns out. So it's probably going to allow me to put a Pokemon in there. So why is it important? Why is this important to any of us? Why should I even mention this? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the reason I'm mentioning this and I'm bringing it up is because through this website, thanks to this website, a lot of people were able to data mine it and not really data mine it, but rather sort of inspect element type thing, on it and that sort of stuff, to really see what the deal is with the website. You know what I mean? What's in here, what's being hidden there, and that sort of stuff. And honestly, I kind of think that's cool because that really just opens up the possibilities for what else can be here. So I'm gonna take a photo here that I have from my time in Italy. I'll take a photo from there, an open space photo, and try to put one of the Pokemon in the background. So if you scroll down here, there's more stuff about it. You know what I mean? Just putting massive Pokemon, Dynamax Pokemon in the world. I guess they're trying to hype up the whole Dynamax feature. Now, first things first, right? Thanks to this website, we now know about a few more Pokemon that will be in Galar. A few more Pokemon were revealed. If we actually go to Serebii here, we actually read about some of the ones that have been revealed. So today, the Pokemon Company have added a new website called the Dynamax Camera website. So, pretty fair enough. Now, this camera allows you to upload photos on the smartphone, and it adds a Dynamax variant. It's a variant into the photo. Oh, here we go. So it's actually adding a Dynamax Pokemon right there. There we go. It just added a Dynamax Pokemon into my photo. From Italy. There you go. Right there. I'm not sure if you guys can even see it. Let me check real quick. Just added a picture right there. See? It's really blurry, but the point is, it works, and it's pretty cool, actually. So let's continue here. So this camera allows you to upload photos on your smartphone, and it adds a Dynamax variant of it to the photo with up to 50 different results. With this, we have been able to catalog a few further Pokemon in the Galar Dex, and we've updated our page accordingly. So I think we actually go even to the Serebii account here, and actually you can see Masuda has been tweeting about it, which I'm really gonna like this because it's pretty cool, and people are taking pictures all over the place. It's really nice. It's a really cool thing. I think in Japan it looks the best though. I mean, look at this. This is just so sick. If we go to, Serebii here, Serebii actually, I think, mentioned some of the new Pokemon that have been revealed. So, let's see. Let's see if we can find them real quick. No, they seem to not be listed exactly here. But, I think it was, I think we had, I can't remember exactly. I think I'm not sure if it was Sneasel that was one. No, Sneasel wasn't one of them. Rimbombi, though, I think was one of them that actually was revealed, as we can see, like, right here from the latest photo and whatnot. But I'm not really sure if we have, like, you know, if I can remember any of the other ones. But a few new Pokemon have been revealed, and we're now sitting at a total of 250, I think they said. There we go. So we got Rimbombi. Ribombee has been revealed. And I think, oh yeah, also, Honedge, Doublade, Aegislash, those have been revealed. I do remember that now. Those were revealed. Also, apparently Carablast and Excavalier. Excavalier was revealed ahead of time from one of the latest trailers. Let's see. There should be maybe one more Pokemon. Oh, there it is. Sableye. Yes, Sableye was another one of them. So those are a few Pokemon we know now that will be inside of this region. Also, there's Farfetch, of course, Surfetch, but we already know about those. Those were not, like, you know, the ones revealed today. But why is this important? Okay, well, it turns out, if we go here, and we can read this on the website here, or we can actually check out some of the posts about it, from, example here, ABC Boy, who actually did the research on the actual files and found this. So, the Japanese Dynamax picture site has code names for the Galar Pokemon. I'm investigating. So far, what he found was Scorbunny Usagi 1, Sobble Chameleon 1, Grookey Gorilla 1. So that's interesting, right? So Chameleon makes sense with Sobble because it's meant to be some sort of, like, you know, secret agent type of deal, you know what I mean? That's what it's meant to be. It's kind of its thing, you know, MO. And then you got, like, Grookey Gorilla. So I think we can assume then that Grookey will get a big hunky gorilla design for its final evolution. But then Usagi 1 is a strange one because I'm not sure, like, let's see, Usagi. If I search up Usagi here, what results do I get? So Usagi gives me Sailor Moon for some reason when I search it. So it gives me Sailor Moon when I search for Usagi, which is a little strange. So I don't know, man. I guess that's her name in, like, Usagi, meaning Japanese. So here we go. Usagi may refer to a Japanese term meaning rabbit. So it just means rabbit, okay? Or Typhoon Usagi, one of several named tropical storms. Usagi, Japanese, you know, unisex name used by Usagi Tsukino or Sailor Moon, main character in Sailor Moon. So, okay, so it just means rabbits. Now, I haven't watched Sailor Moon, so don't ask me about, like, all the implications there, but it just means, like, rabbit, I guess, then, in Japanese. But that's interesting, right? So we know now Grookey is going to be a gorilla. We know that now. We already knew Sobble was going to be some sort of chameleon evolution, right? We already know that. Now we know a bit more of a confirmation on that. And then Yapper is Inu 1. Roly-Poly is Sekitan 1. Wooloo is Wool 1. Corviknight's got something here called G Commodori 3. So look at this, though. This is interesting, right? This would imply that this Corviknight wouldn't be the first Pokemon in its line of evolutions, right? That would imply that this is the third one in its evolutionary stage. Then you got Alcremie here, which has got G Cream 2, which would mean it's the like, I guess, I'm not sure if that would imply it's got a pre-evolution, or that it's just the second form out of, like, you know, the 18 or 22 forms that exist. Then you got Morpeko, who's got Pospika, which means it doesn't have an evolution or anything. And then Teacup 2 with Poltegeist, which is interesting, which would imply that Teacup 2 means it's an evolution, and there is a pre-evolution to Poltegeist, which is interesting. Now, what he actually explains down here is that this means Grookey might evolve into a gorilla. Poltegeist and Alcremie are second stages, fair enough, and Corviknight is a third stage of our common bird, which I guess is what it means by G Commodori, which would be being, like, you know, I guess common, you know, common one. Or common bird. Now, one last one for tonight. Gigantamax Dreadnought, G Kami 2. I have 38 out of 44 Pokemon accounted for, and 11 out of 14 for Galar based on the image numbers. So, interesting. Now, I'm not sure if he's going to do more research. I will, you know, like this and retweet it so you guys can actually see it yourself as well, if you search around for it. But it's interesting what they found here, and if this is all, like, true, it's kind of interesting. So, quickly here, I don't really like to bring up what Eduardo posts, because Eduardo doesn't really appreciate that, but I do want to see kind of, like, you know, what he had to say here, because I think it's worthwhile. If you want to check out his own, like, stuff, just check it out, okay? Just check it out and see it for yourself. But I think it was just worthwhile to just include this, because I think my favorite part about this is what he mentions right here, which is that Poltegeist probably evolves from a teacup and then into a teapot elephant, which I think is true, because as you guys may remember from one of the previous trailers a while back, like a few months ago, there was a teapot-looking, like, elephant that was sent out by Chairman Rose. Now, we didn't know then what it was, and we still don't know what it really is, but it could be that that's an evolution for Poltegeist, which would make sense, because, you know, like an elephant tea thing would actually be like a logical design choice for an evolution for Poltegeist. So this makes sense. Now here's what he basically wrote. So IDs: if Alcremie is second stage of a line that produces the whipped dream, I guess. cream is what you meant for. Then I think there will be another 2-stage line that produces the Satch, perhaps a Potpourri Pokemon. Now, Poltegeist probably evolves from a teacup and then into a teapot elephant, which, again, like I've said, I personally think that this could be really the case. Like, this makes a lot of sense. Doesn't seem out of the ordinary, doesn't seem strange, doesn't seem inconsistent. It makes a lot of sense for what we got in front of us. So, I don't know, man. It's a strange set of events we have in front of us right now, and I'm not really sure what else we can really say. Now, there's actually an article here on Central Pokemon who actually, like, put up a little bit of stuff about this, which said, you know, called it Filtered Details of Some Pokemon Sword and Shield Pokemon and Their Evolutionary Lines. And here it said that the official website has mistakenly revealed the code names of some new Pokemon, giving us the details of their evolutionary families. So we can go through it. The Pokemon Company have launched a few hours ago a website for Japan that allows you to see the Dynamax Pokemon in a real-world photographs. It allows you to upload your own photos, pictures, and some random Pokemon will be embedded into it. Now, in the first instance, the website would not be great news. However, the code names of some of the Galar's new Pokemon, which will appear in Pokemon Sword and Shield, have been discovered in the data, giving us details of their evolutionary lines. Now, this discovery was made by ABC Boy on Twitter, and we have subsequently been able to replicate the results ourselves by analyzing data transmitted by the website. So far, the following key names have been discovered. Of course, the same once again: Usagi, Chameleon, Gorilla 1, Inu, Sakitan, which would mean that Roly-Poly, of course, is the, you know, that, I mean, I guess that just implies there that it's the first stage evolution, like, if in case it has, you know, other evolutions, which means it doesn't have a pre-evolution, and same thing with Yamper. Then Wooloo, of course, it's also the same thing there, but then for Corviknight, it is the third stage evolution. Alcremie is the second one. Pospika, I guess, is more Peko, like, right, that's the same thing there, which doesn't have any evolutions. Teacup 2 would imply that it's the second stage for Poltegeist, and Kami or Kame means that it's the second stage for Dreadnought, or it could be the Dynamax one, Gigantamax one. It could be what that case is here. Who knows? But either way, so from these names, we can extract a couple of interesting details. Initial names are Rabbit 1, Chameleon 1, and Gorilla 1, indicating that Grookey would end up evolving into a gorilla. For Yamper, Roly-Poly, and Wooloo, their names reveal that they are the first stages of their evolutionary lines, in contrast to Morpeko, who has no number, which indicates that he will not have an evolution. The initial G in the names indicate that they have Gigantamax forms. So that would imply that Alcremie already has one, we already know that, and Dreadnought has one. But that means that Poltegeist, Morpeko, and the other bad boys here, like, they don't seem to have Gigantamax forms. It seems based on what we know here. Except Corviknight, you know, Alcremie, and Dreadnought do have it, and we already know those guys have Gigantamax forms. So it seems to all check out. Now, first four, let's see, so Gigantamax form. Of the remaining Pokemon, we have deduced some data. First for Corviknight. The translated name would basically be Common Bird 3, confirming that this Pokemon is the regional bird of Galar, and it is a third evolutionary stage. On the other hand, Alcremie, Poltegeist, and Dreadnought are the second stages of their evolutionary families. They have a pre-evolution. So for this is all that we've been extracted from the website. We'll continue to report any news. So yeah, that is the general gist of it. I'm not sure if there's really much else. They haven't really added comments to this one, but yeah, that's about it though, ladies and gentlemen. So I don't know. I want to know your thoughts and opinions on this, guys. I think personally that this is good information. This gives us insight on Corviknight. Means that it actually does have 2 pre-evolutions. It also gives us insight of the other Pokemon as well, and their, like, you know, pre-evolution stages, and potentially also what we might see for their evolutions. So interesting, definitely interesting, and I think it's an interesting kind of situation, which also confirms basically that we should expect to see an evolution for Yamper, Roly-Poly, and Wooloo. All these 3 should expect, like, want to see evolutions because they had that 1 at the start. They wouldn't put the 1 if they didn't have evolutions. The same thing, like, look at Morpeko here, right? It doesn't give a number because Morpeko doesn't have a pre-evolution or an evolution. It's a single-stage Pokemon. Whereas these other ones, they all include a number because that tells you which part of the evolutionary stages they're on. Which means that all these 3 Pokemon, both Yamper, Roly-Poly, and Wooloo, all them 3 will get actual evolutions, which is great news for us, if I'm going to be frankly honest. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts? What are your opinions? Let me know, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Again, a big thank you for this, guys. Honestly, I really wouldn't have been able to get this if it wasn't for you guys. So seriously, thank you so much. I'm not sure what to put this, if I'm meant to put it in front of me or behind me. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out sooner or later. But seriously, thank you so much. Seriously, thank you. Have a great day. Leave a like down below if you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next one. Peace out.